Good afternoon. This is Ann with Gardening Greens, and I am 2 days late on my video. I apologize. It's just been a crazy week. This is the last week in a set of classes, and of course all the professors want 7 days worth of work done in 4 days. So it's been a little nutso trying to get everything done, but I had to test out the new camera. I got it in yesterday and did a video of the Bible study last night, which was real nice. It came out pretty good, so I'm very happy with the camera, and we'll see how this video goes. I do notice though I look a lot fatter on on this camera than I do on the Dell webcam, so we'll see. Anyway, what did I do today? I went and I took a juicer that we've had less than a month that burnt out back to the store and went and got another one. Went to, where did I go? Southern States, and I picked up 3 little plants that just smelled absolutely wonderful. They're herbs. This one is lemon balm. It has such an awesome smell to it. This one is orange mint. Oh. The aroma from it is just absolutely heavenly. And I'm looking forward to this getting really big and getting it in some tea. And then this is some celery leaf. Now, supposedly these plants get kind of big, and you can pluck off the leaves and eat them, and they taste just like celery. And I did at Southern States. I picked off a leaf and I ate it right there, just to make sure that I was going to like it. So that's 3 of my plant purchases. And then when I got home, I had a package sitting at the door from the bookstore. This is a course that I'm going to be teaching in the fall called Setting Captives Free, the Lord's Table. Is to teach us to be satisfied in Christ instead of relying on food for our comfort. So I've been through the course once. I'm going through it again, and hopefully we'll be teaching it at church in the fall. But I got a couple other books that when I was ordering this, it looked real interesting. And this one is by Erlene Fredrickson. It's called Spirit-Led Eating. And I want to read you something out of it that I thought was real interesting. It's just a short little thing. She goes, she said, several times a week for the past several months, many people have asked me the same question: how much weight have you lost? My answer is always the same: I don't know. People are not sure what to make of that answer because I have obviously lost a lot of weight. They are unaccustomed to someone not keeping meticulous track of their weight loss and not wanting to shout their losses from the mountaintop. After this initial question, other questions usually follow, and our conversations go something like this. You don't know how much weight you've lost? Nope. What are you doing? Which diet are you on? I'm not on a diet. Are you exercising more? Not really. So it's like a food is fuel thing. You only eat when you're hungry? No, because food is more than fuel. You only eat until you're full? Not always. Then what are you doing? In a single word, the answer to the question is obedience. Not obedience to a diet, an exercise regime, or my body, but obedience to God and what His Word tells us about food. Now, when I read the reviews on this book, I just went, I gotta have this. It just sounded so interesting. This is on my reading list during my week break between classes. And then I got another one called Truly Fed: Finding Freedom from Disordered Eating by Gary Meacham. And Gary is a woman. It's not a man. On the back it says, in Truly Fed, author Gary Meacham tackles the issues of disordered eating and self-loathing behaviors with solid biblical wisdom. She challenges women to leave behind the slavery of food plans, diets, and emotional eating. Truly Fed sets women free to understand nourishment the way God intended. So I'm real anxious to read this book as well. So it was a nice day out. Beautiful day, just gorgeous. Actually, if I had been home, I would have gone to the park with the dog and walked around. Real windy, but just a beautiful day nonetheless. Have I weighed? Yeah, I did. I'm at 319. So I'm down another pound in just a little over a week, which is not great, but it's not bad either. But I'm really considering stopping weighing myself and just let God deal with me on a spiritual level where this weight loss is concerned. Now, the way I've been eating has had an impact on my body. I can definitely tell that. The high raw foods diet started out to be a diet, and now it has become part of my life. I really can't think of eating any other way because I feel so good. I have so much energy, and things are happening to my body that is just amazing. Now I want to show you something. Don't laugh at me. I was in there brushing my teeth last night, and I looked in the mirror. You know how you brush your teeth, you finish brushing your teeth, and then you go like this? Do you see this? Last week, I had a gap, a big gap, between those two teeth, and it's gone. I ran into the bedroom last night from the bathroom. I'm going, Bob, look at my teeth, look at my teeth. And I'm doing like this. He goes, what? I said, what do you see? He says, well, they're pretty, they're nice and white, they're getting white. I said, no, look, no gap. He's going, oh yeah, what happened? I said, I don't know what happened. So it has to be, I would think that it has to be not having so much sugar and carbohydrates and all that stuff sticking to your teeth, and my gums are actually healing, so my teeth are lining up the way they used to be and all. So I was really happy about that, because I really hated that gap in between my teeth. So that's a weird thing that has happened. And this energy level is just I feel wound up, like my grandmother would say, she's wound up tighter than the 8-day clock. That's the way I feel. I am like just buzzed all over the place. I don't want to sit still, but I'm still dealing with the back issues. So I get up and I do until I cannot stand to stand up anymore, and then I sit down. And then after it eases up, then I can get up and I can do more until I can't stand it anymore. And it's a cycle all day long of doing that. But I'm thrilled with it. I love having the energy. I'm just a little bit frustrated that I can't do all the things that I would like to do with the energy that I do have. But now I'm doing really well. Still off blood pressure medicines, still off the blood sugar medicines, still eating a pretty regular, high raw foods diet, juicing a little bit. Like I juice like every other day. Bob has started to juice every morning now. He really likes that celery, spinach, cucumber, apple combination. So I make it for him pretty much every morning. I have incorporated a little bit of carbs back in my diet, but it's really minimal. A couple weeks ago, after my last video, I kind of went a little crazy because it just seemed like we were out all the time, and the only places to eat, it either had to be wrapped up in a piece of bread or, the Chinese buffet. So I tried to stay away from it as much as possible, but I still, ate more than I really wanted to. I much prefer, I'm a fruit nut now. I love fruit. I could sit down and eat, a whole cantaloupe or a whole baby watermelon for a meal, And, you know, my blood sugar doesn't spike up. I have plenty of energy, you know, and all that stuff. I really don't need a whole lot of the carbs. So I've cut out quite a bit of that. Other than that, things are just, like I said, things are just going really well. And I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time because I have a history test I really need to study for. Thank God it is only one chapter. And then that test and a couple discussion board posts, and I'm done. Two other classes down, and 40 more to go. What can I say? But anyway, I love y'all, and I've been watching your videos as I can. Misty, hadn't heard from you in a while. What's going on with you? Chappie and Thomas, it was great talking with y'all the other night on Tiny Chat. And the Gear Jammer, keep it up. You're doing a fantastic job. This is Ann. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and God bless you real good.